Alright, y'all, what's up, y'all? Let's talk real quick before we hit this gym. Last time I talked before I hit the gym, I ended up not hitting the gym. What happened? I explained it during the last video, but this topic I want to talk about real quick is, do I only bench press nowadays? I only bench press. Every time I squat, every time I deadlift or try to, it ended up not happening. So that question, I think the answer to that question is yes. Right now, I think I only bench press, and I do not want to only bench press, but I'm going through a lot of things. The only thing about it is, like, I mean, if I have to, I would do an only bench press competition. I still want to compete, but I want to compete in all three. I want the bench, the squat, and the deadlift. I want to compete in the three lifts that's qualified. You know what I'm saying? That's required for, powerlifting. It just don't seem like it's gonna happen this year. I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing for it. I gotta really go to that doctor. But forget about all that. We worried about today. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:40 in the morning, so I'm a little late, But I'm going to Clemson. That's where I'm on my way to. Got something to do there early in the morning anyway, so I might as well knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. They got that one bench press that I like, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to their bench press. I woke up at 193 and a half. Last time I think I was 190. I forget what I was in that video, but I had 8 everything, so I was heavier. I was like 195 or something like that. Only 2 pounds. Still, that makes a lot of difference. Then I forgot to take in consideration that I was holding my phone, and this is a it's a pretty big phone. It's an LG Stylo 3. There's bigger phones out there than that, but I mean, the case in there, I got everything on there. I mean, it probably weighed 2 pounds. I don't know, but I forgot to take that into consideration or whatever. But yeah, I woke up at 193 and a half today. See, I did 275 on the bench the other day, and it didn't feel hard at all. So I think I'm gonna go for. I'm shooting for 305. I'm shooting for 305 pounds. If I get 315, that'd be even better, of course. 3 plates. Each plate is like a monument. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. People can do a plate or a plate and a half. And when we say a plate or 3 plates, 3 plates, of course, is 6 plates. You know what I'm saying? We count what's on one side. Lifters, that's how we count. If you got 405, you're doing 4 plates. But it's really 8 plates. It's 4 plates on this side, 4 plates on that side. It's 8 45-pound plates. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even doing 3 plates. And I'm tired of telling people, watch my old videos and this and that and third. I'm doing that today. You know what I'm saying? My goal is 3 plates. You know what I'm saying? But if I can't get 3 plates, it's 4 o'clock in the morning almost. So I still got a ways to go. So it might be somebody in the gym. If it's somebody in the gym that I trust, I'm going to go for 3 plates. You know what I'm saying? Because the way 275 been feeling, it feel like I get another 40 pounds. Another 40 pounds is what? Count my fingers real quick. 275, 285, 295, 305, 315. That's 40 pounds. And y'all seen me do it. People that's been around for a while, y'all seen me do it plenty of times. Y'all seen, I think the heaviest I've done on camera is 365 pounds. But I weighed more. And I was more consistent on the bench press. And I could breathe. And I didn't have a lot of these other problems that I had. So all of that is knocking a few pounds off. Each thing is knocking a few pounds off my bench press. I think last time I did 315 or more, I was like 205. I think I was 205 at the end of my last bulk. And I've been bulking and cutting for years. So at the end of the day, I mean, I've weighed up to 270. My best weight was 230, 235. I was 235. I was benching everything in the gym. I was deadlifting everything in the gym. I was squatting everything in the gym. I'm 36 years old. I was younger then. I was probably about 32, which a lot of people wouldn't think is a big difference. But when you working out, you working hard at job, you're working hard everywhere. A few years put a toll on you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you 20 years old, you can't tell me what 36 feel like. You know what I'm saying? If you 36 years old and you're not as active as me, you can't tell me what I can't tell you what you feel like. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does that though. I don't know why. I don't get it. But we rambled enough. Let's go hit the gym. All right, y'all. We almost to the gym. Damn, they got one of them speed things right here too. But we almost to the gym. I didn't even take my pre-workout yet. I need to stop and take it. It's in my bag. We almost to the gym, but I wanted to say something real quick. Just talking about how I first started working out. You know, I was one of those guys that bench pressed only. I'm thinking about bench press only. It made me think about when I first started out. I was one of them guys that only bench pressed and curled. I was one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Squat was out of the picture. I couldn't even do that much back stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was too heavy to do a pull-up, and I didn't even know how to work my back. You know, one thing I want to tell beginners, understand that you're a beginner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was a beginner before. Me, you, them, they, whoever. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, when he first started, he was a beginner. Not when he first started bodybuilding, when he first started working out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying when he first started competing, he wasn't a beginner then. I'm just saying, he was a beginner. You know what I'm saying? When Michael Jordan first started playing basketball, he was a kid. He was a beginner. When Bruce Lee first learned Kung Fu, he was a beginner. You know what I'm saying? The greatest. When Einstein first learned how to do all that Einstein stuff, he was a beginner, right? So, you know what I'm saying? To say that, to say this, I definitely, deadlifts, deadlift is my favorite lift. And I was scared of the deadlift. When I seen people deadlift, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Tear my back out. You know what I'm saying? So I learned proper form, this and that and the third, I'm pretty much at the gym. I might as well take my pre-workout in the parking lot. I like to take my pre-workout way before I head to the gym, at least a couple minutes or whatever. But I like it to kick in as I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I like it to kick in as I'm pulling up. Yeah, if I turned that way, it would have showed the sign more better. Come in this way. Hit the light. But yeah, it would have showed the whatever. It showed the simple and it would have been like iconic. I could have probably used that as a thumbnail. If I turn right here, because we're here. Let's see if I go through this little middle spot. There's a few cars here. There's a cop. A few other cars. Yeah. Some of them cops be roided up. They be strong as. I don't know. I was outlifting the crap out of this one dude though. He was a cop. Man, there's two cops there. Man, I'm working out with the cops then. You know what I'm saying? But nope, I'm not parking next to the cops. Nada. Competition is none. Let me start writing people's lyrics before I get copyrighted. There's no competition, man. I'm gonna take this pre-workout. I just hope they're not on my bench. It's not my bench. My name isn't on the bench. I just really hope they're not on my bench, man. If that's the case, I will be dumbbell pressing. And I don't want them. And I'm drinking grape juice. I mix apple juice in it. That's why I don't really look like grape juice. Taking 2 scoops. And a half. Excuse me. 2.5 scoops. Let's hit it. Game face. Alright, that's what I was. Alright, warming up with the bar, butt naked, meaning no plates. Warm up your joints, warm up, get your form right. Got one plate. You know, when you warm up everything, you know what I'm saying? Find your hand placement, what's good for you for that day. You know, it might vary. And it's gonna vary between person to person. Some people have a wider chest, some people have stronger triceps, arm dominated, torso dominated. There's 225 on the plate right there, still warming up. Like I say, I'm trying to get some heavier weight today. So don't burn yourself out on reps. So if you do as many reps as you can with this, you won't be able to go as heavy as you're trying to go. So I'm not even gonna count the reps this time. Y'all count them. Easy as pie, cutting through like butter. This is 225, so it's like about give or take 30 pounds over my body weight. So that's easy money. You know, I see a lot of guys that weigh 225 that can't do 225. Like, dog, come on, man. Okay, that's 275. That's the weight that I've been struggling with lately. Not only because it's heavy, but because I can't breathe. Look how big my arms are, though. See, I'm more arm dominated. You know what I'm saying? I got a good chest and everything, too. Y'all see my physique updates, especially when I'm lean. You know, I got an optical illusion right now, which makes my gut stick out more than my chest do. And it makes my legs look small because you're comparing it to my upper. But when I'm lean, I'm perfectly symmetrical. Okay, pretty easy. But as you see, there's no spotter behind me. There was really not too many people in the gym, and the people that was in the gym, I didn't know them. Some older guys, they was pretty cool too. 295, because the 275 felt like, you know, okay, I'll get another 20, 40 pounds or whatever. So I got ready, lifted it off. Spidey senses kicked in, so I was like, nah. So I decided to just do bench holds or static holds or whatever you call them. They're very they're somebody was in the mirror right there, you see them? But they're very effective. You know, if you look at my old videos, all my old bench press videos where you see me benching 365 and stuff with no spotter, all the way down, all the way up with a pause at the bottom. Okay, there's 315. That's what I mean by 3 plates. You got 3 plates on that side. Of course, you got 3 plates on the other side. That's what 315s looks like. If I had a spotter, I'd have went for it. But like I say, I'm just holding because I don't have a spotter. You know, I have plenty of videos of me doing those for I don't know how many reps. But there goes 225. Come back down for some good reps. I should have counted them already. Too late now. But I think I got more reps than I did the first time I had 225. And my camera angles are funny because people were trying to get in my camera. There was like 7 people at the gym at the time. All right, y'all, that's over with. 295 and 315. I decided to just bench hold. I feel like I could have easily got that 295. But as I lifted it off of the rack, I decided not to, which is cool. I didn't feel like my breathing was right. As you can hear, it's not right now. It's actually worse because I'm exhausted. But you gotta breathe to lift. Breathing is probably half of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if somebody was there to pull it off of me, I would have done it. There was a couple people there. That's why my camera angles was switching up so much. Couple people that was just gravitating towards me. It wasn't nothing too bad. Yeah, the cops was cool. It wasn't them. It was a couple other people. I actually spoke to them and I was like joking, you know, watch out, y'all, the cops out there. And they and I'm like, but yeah, I used to be one of them. Like I was saying before I started lifting, I used to be one of them only bench press guys. I used to definitely be one of those only bench press guys. All I did was bench and curl. I was only concerned about the muscles I could see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about legs or anything. But this has been years ago. Of course, I've been lifting for 7 years. And put on my defogger. But I've been lifting for about 7 years. So yeah, this is years ago. But you know, I didn't want to be one of them legacies either. You know, you get either or. You know, you get people that only work their upper body. You get people that only work their lower body. The reason why I'm not doing lower body right now is just because of that. The only thing I can do lately is bench press. Every time I go into the gym for squats or deadlifts or anything else, I need to just get a leg day without squats then. That might be the plan. That might be the move. Okay, the scene looks better now. Foggy. Cut off that fog. But yeah. I need to go in there and legs press maybe. Instead of squatting and deadlifting is very taxing. If I don't feel almost perfect, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do a 500-some pound deadlift if I feel good. The other day I went in there, I got 315 and it felt like crap. It wasn't that it was heavy. Because I couldn't breathe. I was going to pass out if I'd have kept going, I would have passed out. And nobody was in the gym to save my butt. So, you know, safety first. But I don't want to be one of them leg dudes either. You know, I mean, of course, get your legs in, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of guys that, you know, I don't want to be the kind of guy that just trains upper body. Okay, you're right. But then they go to just training legs only. That's not the move, man. And they be having some crazy muscular legs, great legs, right? Not that I be looking at dudes' legs, I'm just saying, like, no offense to people who do, but I'm just saying, like, that's not my style, you know what I'm saying? But, what was I saying? They don't have any upper body, you know what I'm saying? They neglect their upper body. I have never, if you're doing it for the females, if you're doing it to get ladies, I'm taken, so I'm not doing it to get ladies, I'm taken, you know? Sorry to tell y'all that, but, but that's not, I can't breathe. That's not the move because I have never, ever in my life heard a woman say, "Ooh, look at his legs." I've never heard a woman say that. Never. I never have. I heard them say, "Look at his arms, or his back, or his arms, or his chest, or something like that." But, you know what I'm saying? If you're going for the ladies, I think you might want to do that upper body. It's good to have a full body. Like when I'm lean, my body is pretty much perfectly symmetrical. My legs match my upper body. It's kind of optical illusion when I'm bulking my gut and stuff.